Hey guys, welcome to 365 Horror Vlog. You know what this is. This is the channel where we review all things horror, all horror movies, watch trailers and stuff like that. If you like this video, if you like this review, you get something out of it, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. But without further ado, we are going to be watching Come Play 2020.
This is Larry. He just wants a friend.
Let's get right into the review. So Come Play 2020 was directed by a guy named Josh Jacobs. He hasn't really done anything as far as full-length films. It's only been shorts and stuff like that. It's also starring Ahzy Robertson, which is the Oliver character, the little boy. The movie also stars Gillian Jacobs, which you might know from Community. That's where I know her from best. I don't really know many of her other films, but she was definitely good in Community. And lastly, John Gallagher. That's the father in the movie. So yeah, those are who stars in the movie. Okay, so this movie is a film about a creature or a character named Larry who finds friends through mobile devices and other stuff like that, kind of through technology. This is actually a film that was made a short film at first, which was obviously made into a feature-length film. That's pretty much the film we're talking about today, so we're going to get right into the nitty-gritty. So we're going to get right into the review right now. Azhy, what was your overall thoughts of Come Play?
So I really like the tension that was built up around the whole movie, actually. There was a lot of jump scares, a lot of pounding. Like, it was just, it was really creepy. And, you know, supernatural stuff is really creepy to me anyway. So there was a lot of that in this movie, too.
Yeah. Overall, I felt that it did have some of that kind of creepy stuff. I also felt that it didn't waste any time getting into the creepy.
Just want to be your friend.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're talking scene one, man. This movie gets right out the gate where they're just like creeping you the fuck out.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool about it. The next thing we're going to get into is scare factor. What did you think about the scare factor of this movie?
Scare factor, I thought parts were scary. I thought that I was hoping that it was going to be scarier. For me, personally.
I found that there was some decent jump scares for sure. It did have a little bit of scare factor. At first, I thought they were actually going to overdo the jump scares. Because even in the beginning, like, the kid has this, like, gooey hand that he's throwing around. And it was almost like even the slaps of the gooey hand were kind of doing that. And then it transitioned to a scene where it was like the chalk on a board, but just him tapping the chalk to a board was like a jump scare. I was like, yo, I hope they don't do that this whole movie. But they definitely toned it down from there. Next, we're going to get into creep factor. So, Adri, my boo, what did you think about how creepy this movie was?
It was creepy.
Do you know how your nightmares aren't real?
It was supernatural, and supernatural stuff is super creepy to me. So, will I sleep tonight? I will sleep like a baby, but it did have some creepy elements to it for sure.
Okay, cool. First of all, I just want to say that I will make sure she sleeps like a baby. I'm just joking. I'm kidding, guys. But as far as creep factor goes, I found the movie was pretty creepy. I found Larry was creepy.
This is Larry.
The main kind of protagonist creature in the movie, I found that, I don't know, just when some of those moaning times when he was like wailing, it was horrible. I was like, whoa, that kind of creeped me out. I also thought that he had this bone cracking, like, as he moved.
Yeah.
It was a weird, it just was like bone snapping, like just him moving. That was creepy for sure. Next thing we're going to talk about is the gore factor. So, Adri, what did you think about the gore factor in Come Play?
It wasn't really gory. I thought that maybe it would have been a little bit more gory, but no, I didn't find that it was a lot of gore.
I'd have to agree with you. I felt that the gore level was extremely low in this movie. There was actually no real gore to note. Barely anything. I think there was maybe one pool of blood, maybe like some mouth blood once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't very gory at all. Definitely no gore to note. So next, we're going to get into the acting and characters in Come Play. So what did you think about these actor and characters in this movie?
I liked them. I think the acting was good. It was decent. It's a horror movie. It was good. I like how they built up the characters. and how, like, to know them.
How come Oliver still gets to use his phone in class? He's autistic, dude.
And stuff like that. I like that part. So, yeah. I like them. They were decent.
Cool. It did have decent character building. I did like the characters as well. Again, that Gillian, the community chick, she actually was pretty strong in the movie. You could tell it wasn't like super low budget because the acting wasn't too hokey. Although I did find some of the looks on Oliver's face was a little weird to me, you know what I mean? I was like, this kid's acting, but he's young.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought the characters overall were all right. Next, we're going to move on to the story. So Azhy, what did you think of the story?
The story was good. It's supernatural. It's supposed to be pretend, right? So the story was decent for what it was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The story was nothing groundbreaking to me either. It was pretty run-of-the-mill. The one thing I did think was interesting is that you are starting to see more of these kind of story plots revolving around technology, revolving around like Zoom calls, Skype chats, iPads and stuff like that. I did find the mythology for Larry was a little bit thin. You just didn't really know too much of his motivations or what he was really doing. And they didn't really flesh it out. So I did feel like you could tell that this was definitely made from a short film. But other than that, I did find the story pretty good. That all being said, what would you say is your overall score for Come Play?
I would say a 2.5.
Oh, okay. I would agree with you. I actually would go with a 2.5 as well for Come Play. I didn't really find it a waste of time. I was entertained a little bit. I might actually say check it out if you're a horror fan. But I definitely wouldn't just like suggest this movie to everybody.
Yeah. So
basically just another middle of the road horror. And yeah, that's going to be the final score. So thanks a lot for joining us, guys, for our review of Come Play. I hope that we gave you guys some good insights on whether or not to watch this movie and stuff like that. Thanks a lot for joining us again. We are going to be putting up movies weekly. I do nothing but watch horror movies, so make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. Not only to be notified of the newest horror movies that come out, whether they be on Shudder, HBO, I've got them all, man. I need to watch all the horrors. It's my goal. So make sure you like, subscribe, join me on this little vlogging journey that I have. And I think that's going to wrap it up. This is my girl, A. You know what I mean? She's going to be in and out on the movies. I'm sure you've either seen her before or you are going to see her again. So that's going to do it.
All right.
365 horror vlogs. Keep it locked. Peace.
Ha 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 ha.